Hi and hello, Smith Ranch Homes. This is Scott Newman, the Associate General Manager at Smith Ranch Homes. The Election Committee asked if I could do a quick tutorial regarding the election package that will be distributed on Friday. Please note that these packages are designated for homeowners. If you're a renter at Smith Ranch Homes, you will not be receiving one of these in your cubbies. And if the owner of record we have on file resides outside of Smith Ranch Homes, they'll be mailed to them. If you receive this package, let's go over the materials that are inside. There's quite a bit. There's really two sets of materials. There's envelopes and there's paperwork. I'll go over the paperwork first. The paperwork contains 3 documents, all very important. The first is the cover letter, which explains the same instructions that I'm going over now, reviewing what you're voting for, the deadlines, and prescribed steps on how to return the ballot. The second document is 2-sided, and the first side is the agenda for the annual owners meeting, which is scheduled for Friday, January 29th. On the back side are the draft annual owner meeting minutes from the last owner meeting we had, which will be approved at the next meeting. Finally, the most important document, the ballot. The goldenrod sheet is your ballot, which is broken up into 2 action items. The first is for voting for the candidates that you've been watching here. You can vote up to 2 candidates. Voting for all 3 candidates will void your ballot, as there's only 2 open positions at this time. You can vote for 1, or you could even vote for none. Why would you do that? Because there's still a secondary action item regarding excess assessments, which is described in the cover letter. Returning your ballot is very critical because a received ballot counts towards the quorum to be able to conduct an authorized annual owner meeting, which would then be able to accept the results of the election we're conducting today. Once you're finished with your ballot, you'll take your ballot and then get into the envelopes. The first envelope is a smaller one with an orange or red dot that you put inside and seal, sealing the ballot enclosed envelope. You then take this envelope and you find your secondary envelope. As required by Sacramento, not necessarily Smith Ranch Homes, that secondary envelope contains the first envelope. You seal this, and what's required by law is that you sign the outside envelope and you return it to Smith Ranch Homes. It's addressed to the Inspector of Election, and you could either mail it if you're outside of Smith Ranch Homes, or feel free to return it by January 29th at noon. The Inspector of Election and ballot counters will be checking the mailbox up until then. Any ballots received afterwards will unfortunately not count. So we really encourage you to please vote, get your ballot in. We have a great track record of resident participation, but especially during COVID, we really want the residents to vote early so we can ensure that we reach that quorum. One question I get more often than not is how many votes do the units have? 1 unit, 1 vote. If there happens to be a Mr. and Mrs. Newman living at Smith Ranch Homes within a unit and they can't decide on who to vote for or what to vote for, you're gonna have to work it amongst yourselves. And if you happen to lose your election materials during the holidays, let's say, we have plenty of extras at the front desk. Contact the front desk or me or Louise DeVries. We'll be happy to provide you a replacement package. Please vote. Thanks again for your engagement and have a happy holiday.